see, what is it? Because I had read it, but I don't 100% recall it. So let's see. Ollama, getting Ollama up and running with large language models. All right, so let's do real quick. What is Ollama? I had saw the video, but I forgot. So Ollama is an open source tool that lets users run large language models, LLMs, on their own computer. Ollama allows users to run LLMs locally on their computer, either on their CPU or GPU. LLMs are AI programs that can generate and understand human-like text code and perform other analytical tasks. How does it work? Ollama bundles model weights, configurations, and data into a single package, which is managed by model file. Ollama supports a variety of LLMs, including Llama 2, Mistral, Code LLAM, Code Llama, Falcon, and more. The benefits of Ollama. Ollama can be appealing to AI developers, researchers, and businesses that are concerned with data privacy and control. Running models locally can help reduce latency and reliance on external servers, and it can also help protect sensitive data within corporate firewalls. So, what I'm reading about Ollama is that if you want to build out your own model, you want it to be secure within like running locally and stuff like that, not exposed to the world, then you can look into something like Ollama and have it internally. Now, what I would say with that is have like building your own, having it internally, it's going to have a lot less data that it can feed from. But you probably like if you're looking to build your model based off your own internal data to help, your employees and stuff like that, then you might want to consider this route as a protective measure and to be more faster in running, right? But with that being said, let's go ahead and let's get ready. Let's download. We're going to download for Mac. And it popped up to download. You can't see that, but let me save that. All right, it's downloading. Let me see. It's about 180 megs. All right, that's done. I am going to open it. All right, so I installed it on the Mac. Now it is, all right, let's do this. I'm gonna go to the other screen so you can see this. All right, so welcome to Ollama. Let's get you up and running with your own large language models. Install the command line Ollama. Let's do that. You will be prompted for administrator access. All right, let me put in my password. And it's done. Run your first model, Ollama run Llama 3.2. All right, let's give that. Let me copy that. Let me open up a. Let me. Zoom in. Let me move this over here so I can see our command. All right, so let's run Ollama run Llama. Llama 3.2. Pulling manifest. Something's happening. All right, let's see. And so when I purchased this course on the 27th, I watched the videos, but I said, you know what? I am not going to do anything. Like, I'm not going to write out any code. I'm not going to install any software, any application until we are streaming this so that you can see me doing this in real time, learning this in real time with you. And yeah, so like it's so right now it's downloading. I'm guessing it's downloading the Llama 3.2 language model. So it's about 2 gigs. A lot of space, but I mean, there's tons of data that it's downloading in there. So and imagine OpenAI, how much data that their LLM has, right? It's probably can even fit on 100 computers, All right, almost done. So after that happens, now we have to say, okay, how do you actually use this? Because although I watched the video, through the course I watched the video, I don't remember exactly what they were talking about in that because that was a few days ago. I more remember the more recent stuff about installing Anaconda, connecting to Jupyter notebooks. But the Ollama stuff is going to be how we normally do. We we start researching and just start using it. So I like to watch the course and then I start Googling and searching on the internet. I'm like, all right, how do I actually use this and also in a practical way? All right. So with that being said, let's go over to it says, all right, send a message. Let's do slash question mark. Let's get some help, right? So it's set session variables, show model information, um, load model, save your current session, clear by to exit, um, help shortcuts. All right. So send a message. Let's see I don't know. Let's see what day is today. I don't know. I'm not capable of knowing the current date or day of the week. I am text-based AI model and I do not have real-time access to external information. However, I can suggest ways for you to find out what day it is. Check your phone or your computer calendar. Look at physical calendar or planner. Search online for current date or today's date. Ask a voice assistant like Siri, Google Assistant, or Alexa. I hope this helps. All right, cool. So let's think about let's think about something else. What about um what about what what is so we're going to be talking about messaging brokers, right? For today at noon. So what is a messaging broker? And just like that. Look at that, just like that. We have a messaging broker performs the following tasks. All right, so start here. A messaging broker is a software component that acts as an intermediary between applications and messaging systems. Its primary function is to manage the flow of messages between different systems, providing a layer of abstraction and decoupling between them. A messaging worker typically performs the following tasks, and it lists all the tasks, right? So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let me see. Let's try something else. Let's try something else. Um, what is the best platform to stream on? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So it says like depends on several factors such as your content type, target audience, equipment, budget, and personal preference. So YouTube Live, huge audience, high production value, monetization options through ads and super chats. Cons, competition is fierce. Algorithm changes can impact visibility. Twitch, dedicated to game community, live streaming features like polls and extensions, robust moderation tools. Cons primary focus on gaming content may not be suitable for other types of streams. Fair enough. There's Facebook gaming, Instagram Reels, um, Periscope. Let's see, Streamlabs. Oh, Streamlabs. Let me see. Yeah, there. I mean, that's pretty good information. I mean, the readability is a bit tough. But I mean, it's you have we have a an AI tool installed locally on our own computer where it downloaded 2 gigs of data and then it can always continue to get more later on, right? So that is pretty awesome to see that. Let's go ahead and let me go to check that off our list. So we installed Ollama and we used it. And I would encourage you to do the same thing, whether you're on Windows or Mac or Linux. Go ahead and install it, and after you install it, play around with it a little bit. Send over some requests to see all of its capabilities. Run the latest model of Llama. All right, let me see. Let's see. All right. What about? All right. Let's see. Let's go back to the Ollama site, right? Before we move on totally. Let's go over here And there is a Llama 3.3. Is that the one that we got? We got 3.2. Newest state of the art 70B model. Llama 3.3, 70B offers similar performance. 3.2 meet Llama's 3.2 goes small with 1.1B and 3B models. So let's try Llama 3.3, right? So let's buy with it. And then if we do Llama run 3.3, so I'm gonna go back to over here. Let's see what we get with Llama 3.3 before we move on. That one is 42 gigs. That's gonna be overwhelming. But you can always remove it afterwards. But I do wanna get that as well. But 42 gigs of data, that's a lot. That is a lot. After that one's done, we'll move on. But let me see. Let's take a look at while that's downloading because it's gonna take. Oh, it might take too long actually. We might have to wait for that one for next time. But what I want to see is how to. Let me see. Models Arc Llama. So this is a model from Meta that offers similar performance to Llama 3.1, 405 billion or 405B model. Let me see. So let's say how to prompt with Llama 3.2. And start a conversation. Llama run, okay, we got that. Let's see here. Just want to see any additional prompting that they use. What is the city of Detroit known for? That's pretty basic. I was trying to see if they had like but like think about it, right? You could build your own AI agent for your business, your content based on like training it with all of your, you know, things that you've written, videos that you've made on across different platforms, and all of that gets fed into your own model, and then people interact on your applications with that. So many I'm gonna cancel this Ollama 3.0 because that's gonna be way too much information, way too much gigs to be downloaded. All right, I canceled that. All right, cool. But let me see. You could do so you can do if it's running, you can use an API call, which meaning that we could also use our API tools, whether we're using Postman, whether we're using Talent, whether we're building it within our code via Python, JavaScript, like through Node or Java, where we would be sending a request to this local host to the chat with the following JSON body, the role as a user, content, what the city is Detroit known for, and then you'd get a response that way. You can also run it via Docker to get a UI where it looks something like this. Kind of looks like ChatGPT layout. Yeah, like reminds me of a lot of ChatGPT. Um, so, yeah, pretty much. All right, so we're not like let's not go too deep into the Ollama. If you're taking the course, do the little projects that they have in that. But we pretty much use it through the command line. I don't want to go in down this rabbit hole of I don't want to go down this rabbit hole of setting up through the API and setting up the UI, because this course is not really focused on, it's not an Ollama course in particular, but it's more of learning more about LLMs, prompt engineering, all of that good stuff, right? So with that being said, we are going to continue with the next thing. So we got Ollama. We're running not the latest, but we're running the 3.2, because I'm not going to try to download the 42 gigs of the Ollama 3.3. We interacted with it. We checked out the other models. And so now we're going to get into setting up our data science environment. And what perfect timing that I have my best friend who shows up to the chat. We got my guy, Mitch, in the building. Good morning, Mitch. How are you doing today?
We slanging massive code. We slanging massive code. We slanging massive code. We slanging massive code. Learned the code while the city slept tight. Now I'm slinging lines that spark like late night. From Python webs to TypeScript skies. React in my veins and APIs that rise. Keyboard clacking, I'm stacking gold. Syntax flows like stories untold. Drinking caffeine, I'm breathing in cold from morning dawn till the night unfolds.
My code goes long, my code goes deep. Caught in the stream where the data don't sleep. Need my digits, better call my line. Slinging massive code like a story time.
In the hustle jungle where the bites meet still. Digital canvas where I paint and fill. JavaScript whispers in the code I weave. Tech dreams blossom in the lines I conceive. Lines so slick they can't be caught. Variables twist in every plot. Python powers every thought. JavaScript legit, hitting the right spot. My code goes long,
My code goes deep. Caught in the stream where the data don't sleep. Need my digits, better call my line. Slinging massive code like a story time.
Stacks on stacks build my empire tall. Debugging dreams where the errors fall. Lines of brilliance break the darkest night. Script so dope you can see me in the light. TypeScript magic on my fingertips. Reacts to canvas where logic flips. API dances syncing clips. My code's a song where data drips.
My code goes long, my code goes deep. Caught in the stream where the data don't sleep. Need my digits, better call my line. Slinging massive code like a story time.
We slinging massive code. We slinging massive code.